What up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Makes this epic. You saw my next review for The Last Exorcism Part 2. We're going to continue with, a couple of horror stuff. And today, I have for you, The Hills of Eyes. Now, this movie changed the remake's legacies. Like, it changed. I'm watching right now to speak with. But, this movie changed, it was like a classic. Now, they made it, and I was pissed at first. I was like, oh, pissed off. So, I watched it, and it's unrated too. I'm like, what the hell, $4. $4 for a movie that, I hope I hate. Then, I found myself loving this fucking movie. I loved it. I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was shocking. I thought it was suspenseful. I thought it was better than those Platinum Doom pieces of shit. But, I digress. And, the acting wasn't that great. Usual, horror films is not supposed to be top-notch acting. It's supposed to be shitty acting, but I would digress. This movie, they get condoled by critics by getting a 2 out of 5 stars. That pissed me off. It pisses me off to this day that critics hate this movie. They hate it with a passion because it's a remake. You're supposed to hate remakes. Michael Bay, fuck you. But that's not the point with this remake. This remake was condoled to be a shitty movie. That disgraces too! But, Hills of Eyes 2, the new one, that's complete shit. But, this one's better than the original. I swear to God, I'm saying it. It is better than the original. What's my favorite remake? This one! Total Recall, that was better than the original itself. But, the point was with that movie is because Colin Farrell's a dick. No, I gotta tell you. But, this movie had such great acting in it, I would easily give it a 4 out of 5. But, we have to get into the review of, let's just dive into The Hills of Eyes, unrated. Which, I don't know what's unrated about it, that's one thing. Peckerwood. So, the story's on the back here. But, let me just figure out which one's the story. Oh, wait. Okay. A cross-country road trip takes a deadly turn in this spine-tingling remake of Wes Craven's classic horror masterpiece about a stranded family falls prey to a freakish clan of bloodthirsty mutants in the Mexico desert. Which, can I explain that? Well, the mutant thing real quick? Hope he knows later. I had chicken nuggets. But if you watch the beginning of the movie, which I watched the whole goddamn thing on a big screen in a Blu-ray player, which I got this for $4 instead of buying Best Buy for $8. What the fuck is that? So, it's, they were killed off in a nuclear explosion, and if you watched it, Bighead explains that they were in the mines when they set off their bombs, and it made them that way. Now, the one thing that actually pissed me off about this theory of the movie is that they don't explain how the babies, when they were born, got that way. I don't get that either. I'm still trying to find out how the hell they got that way. What, did the mutant and another mutant fuck each other? Explain! So, and, have you seen this too? There's a girl in a red, a mutant in a girl. I'm like, oh my fucking God. That's amazing as shit. But, my teeth hurt. But, I digress on that. She wasn't in an explosion. She was in a car crash that fucked up her face, I think. Or she was in the testing labs, or was a scientist or some shit. That's what my friend said. He's like, oh, she was probably in a science experiment with her boyfriend. Fuck that. I do everything I can. Oh, shit, it's disgusting. But, I mean, what the fuck is this? Really, like, I'm still trying to figure that out. I looked it up on Wikipedia, no results. It pisses me off. The other ones were killed in a mining explosion, where they were in the mines, they refused to leave their homes. Fucking motherfucker. They said, fuck it, we're not leaving. We're in the mines, bombs explode. Shit's caused. And then you see the beginning. Well, let's just continue with the story. Fuck it, I'll get after the story. We'll explain the rest. Now, that's the story. There's more to it, though. It's far removed from this, because, first of all, one thing that pissed me off about the movie is that if you've seen it in the gas station scene where the gas station guy who runs it is controlled by the mutants, I got pissed. I got pissed off. Because I thought that he was becoming a sex slave or something like that. I'm like, oh god, if he becomes a sex slave, I'm taking this movie back, and I want a full fucking refund. No, he's bitched around by them, he wants to leave. So when the family, fuck, I can't remember half their goddamn names. One was Big Bob, Bobby, Brenda, and Ethan or some shit like that, her name is, I can't pronounce it. Shit, I can't remember the guy with the glasses, I can't remember him. But the guy at the gas station tells them, take that road over there, the one that's in that's like over there. I'll take you straight over the hills, you go straight through there, you get to the highway, and all hell will come, you're okay. That pissed me off too. What the fuck am I cross? And then, you drive into the desert, and all of a sudden, fucking spikes come out and kill it, and all of a sudden there are car wrecks. Then they show that, if they didn't show like the whip, where that guy had it, I don't know, this is unrated or in the both versions, but if he didn't pull out the whip, it would have been explainable. But no, they just so the whip and kick your ass, nigga. But that doesn't matter. I mean, and they crash, and Big Bob is amazing, I love him. Ted Levine for president. But he doesn't know, he tells his one daughter's husband, or boy, I don't know. They don't explain. And, he's like, can we fix it? Like, no, we can't fix it. Bullshit. And then the biggest thing about one of these characters is Brenda. She's a bitch. I can't stand her. But I was watching with my mother. I was like, I want to punch her in the fucking face. Knock her out. Stone cold. But no. I couldn't because she's not real. She's a fake bitch, and I hope she dies. But the mother is a bigger bitch. She gives a shit about the whole family. Brenda doesn't give a shit about anything but to smoke pot and care for the baby and care for the Bobby, I think. That comes towards the end with their chemistry. But, yeah, I would easily say this movie is really fantastic. But more into it, that's the only kind of problems I have. The rest of it's fantastic. The trailer part where the guys, like, the two mutants come in and try to get Brenda and then force to get the baby, is phenomenally done well. I never watched the deleted scenes yet, but I think that's the unrated version of the fucking movie. Really, I think. One thing I should say to unrated films, put deleted scenes in the fucking unrated version. Put it in. You gotta what you put it in there. There's no reason to have deleted scenes. You would have like a making of, you would have feature rights, you would have a music video, which is shit, and let's talk about the blood and gore real quick. It's so realistic and awesome. Why did I say that? The burning scene with Ted Levine kicked my balls in. It kicked my balls in. I was in for a good time. I was in for the motherfucking moment of this movie. I love the movie. I love the, I loved how they made, like, when the guy shot himself in that stable. That was amazing. I was blown away by this movie. With the gore. But the one thing that stands out from that trailer scene is when the mutant sucks the woman's breasts. What the hell is that? I was gonna watch this with my father or whatever, but I changed my mind, watched it by myself. I'm watching that scene, I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, be over. It's disgusting. I even wanted to comment on their Facebook page if they have one. If they do, that was the most disgusting scene I've ever seen in my entire life. And then the guy who sucks in a woman's breast, if you know what I'm talking about, Lizard is his name. I found out by the fucking making of featurette. Tries to rape Brenda. And it doesn't show his dick in the unrated version. Relax, calm down. He's just, But let's get into the characters actually now. Big Bob, played by Ted Levine, is phenomenal in this movie. He's only had a couple of minutes on screen, I think, like 25, 30 minutes, half hour. He's killed off at the trailer scene. Never heard of him again. Now, he's the one big deal with him is that he isn't afraid of shit, but then when the mutants come, he's afraid of those motherfuckers. Whenever you see him at the gas station, he's like, and he's walking through the guys like, I'm Big Bob, I'm Big Bob, yeah, I'm Big Bob, I can take on anything. God damn, it irritates me like that. But that's the only character that was awesome. The rest of them I can give shit less. Bobby, I wanted to punch him in the fucking face. I wanted to kick his dick in. But I digress. Bobby was not great in this movie. I mean, what the fuck happened? I watched the original once and forgot about all the characters after that. I think it was a classic. This movie's better than the original. Bottom Dude's movies suck. The originals are better. Tales of Ice 2 is better than the original. The new one's a piece of shit. This is the best remake by far. Next to 13 Ghosts. Next to, I'm doing this because I'm hot. What's that other one? Shit, I can't remember it. Amityville Horror. I'm sorry, that's the only part of the movie remake I like. I watched it 30 times in at least 3 weeks. I would watch it anytime I go out. I would watch it with friends. I would watch it with family. I would watch it with my pop. What the fuck is that? Yeah, I'm scared by it, but it's a phenomenal... It's not phenomenal, it's a decent movie. But... You could honestly say that this movie was a shit, and I loved it a lot. Especially the ending. Well, they're being watched. You know they probably died. You could tell that they died. I thought this was a true story. But it wasn't. I was like, no, man, it was a true story, but it wasn't. But I'm gonna point this one thing out on the 2. Is that, it wasn't really explainable. As you see him shutting the laptop and go, oh, yeah. I'm ready for a third one, you motherfuckers. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I want a third one. I want a third one. They're making a 22 Jump Street, but I want a third one. I want a third Hills of Eyes. Then a fourth will be a conclusion. Well, they blow up the fucking desert. I want that one! But it doesn't matter. I said I love the endings of both the remakes, but this movie was better than 2. 2 sucked dick. This one sucked my nuts and everyone who watched it. Critics, fuck you. Me and Adam J are the shit. Because we both liked it. He even said in his review he liked it. I think he liked it. I watched that where he loved it. He said, I even loved it. So if you get the chance and you're like Family Video or whatever, or you're at a movie store, you find that for sale, or you find whatever, get it on Blu-ray or DVD, rent it or buy it. Your choice. I bought it because I like it. I'm gonna watch it 30 times before I die. 2, I'll watch twice and die. Yes, I will die if I watch that again. I'll take a gun to my head and shoot myself if I have to watch that again. So, you should definitely check this one out. It's one of those movies that you have to grab hold of your arms and go Kumbaya because it's so good. Check it out. It's gonna be okay it's not for children. If you have like a 5-year-old or a 10-year-old, get them fuck out of the living room because they're not gonna watch this. It's too gory and it's it's just for us. 14 and up, teenagers and adults. I love them personally. So yeah, that's it. Check this movie out. You'll definitely love it. You will love this movie. Because I know you will. I know you people will. So definitely check this out. I will do 2, possibly. But I'm gonna have to have a wiggle. Put away my weapons. Like a knife or a tie. To get myself out of that fucking review. Well, definitely check this movie out. It's definitely for the faint of heart. Because it's not that scary. It's just phenomenal to watch. Definitely check this movie out. Later.